You don't know this great reformer. Imagine living in a society where your sister or mothers are denied the right to education, dignity, and freedom just because of their gender and caste. Imagine being married off at the age of 9 to a stranger without any say in the matter. Imagine being ridiculed, harassed, and ostracized for daring to teach girls and lower caste people. How would you feel? What would you do? This was the reality of Savitribai Phule, the first Indian woman teacher and a pioneer of women's education and social reform in India. She was born in 1831 in a village near Pune, Maharashtra, to a family of farmers belonging to the Mali community, an oppressed caste. She married Jyotirao Phule, a social activist and reformer, who taught her to read and write. Together, they challenged the oppressive norms of the Brahmin-dominated society and fought for the rights of women and lower castes. Savitribai Phule and her husband opened the first school for girls in India in 1848, at a time when educating girls was considered a sin and a waste of resources. They faced fierce opposition and resistance from the orthodox sections of society, who threw stones, cow dung, and rotten eggs at them. They also received threats and boycotts from their own relatives and community. But they did not give up. They opened more schools for girls and lower castes, and also started a home for widows, orphans, and victims of rape and domestic violence. Savitribai Phule was not only a teacher, but also a poet, a writer, and a leader. She wrote poems and essays on various topics, such as women's rights, caste discrimination, education, and social justice. She also organized public events and rallies to spread awareness and mobilize people for social change. She was one of the first women to speak out against the evils of child marriage, sati, and dowry. She also advocated for intercaste marriages and widow remarriage. She was a staunch supporter of the Indian Rebellion of 1857 and praised the courage of the freedom fighters. Savitribai Phule dedicated her life to the cause of women's education and empowerment. She faced many hardships and challenges, but never gave up on her vision of a just and equal society. She died in 1897 after contracting the plague while serving the affected patients. She was honored by the British government for her humanitarian work. She is also regarded as the mother of Indian feminism and a national hero. She is an inspiration for millions of women and oppressed people across the world. Savitribai Phule was a woman of courage, compassion, and conviction. She was a woman who changed the world with her words and actions. She was a woman who made history.